Hello and welcome to the Clashing of Steel. So today I am playing Vercingetorix and well, this is my hill. Okay, it's mine and the Draconians, but you get the overall idea. And our main focus right now is to hold this very hill. We do have the watchtower, and there are actually going to be a lot more enemy troops. Right now we can only see two opponents. One are the barbarian cavalry, and the other commander crossing the bridge should be Sulla. Well, these two players aren't much for us to counter. We could pretty much take them head on. But there is also a third commander, hiding somewhere out of our vision range. And well, they actually expose themselves slightly, as you see on the minimap. Rubicon was a sneaky clever bastard here and set up some stakes. As you see, I already walked into some. Whoops. So you can all see that this is a bit older video. There are some of the older videos I delete, but there are some that I just want to keep. That have a funny moment or very well engaged unit or something. As you actually saw here, my Scorched Earth caused quite a bit of mischief. And also my troop movements caused already engaged infantry to move. And by moving through my friendly unit, they just took a lot of damage. And now we're a bit outnumbered. Of course, I am slightly panicking because I do not remember exactly where the stakes were, but I managed to avoid them. And I also do not want to give away the watchtower. As long as we have vision here, and we are keeping opponents away, we have a rather great chance against them. As long as they don't know what, where and how we are located, and as long as we have that vision here, we can counteract any flanking attempts. In general, we can realize the opponent's plan and counter them, creating an ideal situation where we can fight against overwhelming foes. As the numbers would be overwhelming, they do not act rationally where they should, and they do not support the right locations. Because I am holding the hill, or the watchtower so to say, they have not had the vision to see what do we have here. Although Draconian did build stakes, they have seen little use. Plus the fight has overall stretched out. Our main forces are fighting in a pretty much straight line against opponents. And well, one of my units is fighting the cavalry, who hasn't been supporting at key locations. It isn't usually a good idea to blow up your units, although in cavalry's cases it can sometimes pay off. But in this current situation the cavalry is just wasting himself. The key location would be either to flank one of my units or to flank one of Draconian's units. And I don't mean the one suffering moral damage, I mean the one behind, in the grass, hidden somewhere. Either me or Draconian would have been an ideal target. Currently we are pretty much winning, because cavalry doesn't know what to do. And well, my Scorched Earth will also make things a bit hot for them. What was it said long ago? Don't stand in the fire. Well, that sounds about right. And apparently these cavalry still haven't learned that, so this is the type of a tunnel crowd we are seeing very often, even on higher tiers. Just blobbing, stacking, massing in a huge pile of units, suffering either flanking, Scorched Earth or who knows what else. I think those very new players need someone to teach them how to play. Something official by the Total War Arena developers team. Something like 5 things to do and 5 things not to do, or 10 things not to do in Total War Arena. Something that would give a bit more of an overview. Perhaps putting these basic situations into tutorials, showing the correct form of engagement, what you should do, what should be reasonable action, and so. Starting with the basics, not to go in alone, work with your team. Try to defend, awareness, anything that can just improve the overall playstyle of new players. We don't have to straight go into tactical retreats and hiding archers in the forest, but just basics. The dynamic and the basics of teamwork. Perhaps what supports this playstyle definitely not here but in many other matches, is the player's personal score. Many players just fight for the score and not the victory. As the victory does give you extra silver and extra unit experience or commander experience as well, it might not be as significant if your personal score is around 10,000 points. Okay, that might be a bit much, but even around 6,000 points it is really great. Perhaps the reward for the victory should be something that just points out, like extra 500 unit experience or 1000 unit experience, or dependent on what tiers you're playing at or something. Perhaps even silver multiplier or something. Just to show that victory is a lot more rewarding than personal score. Which I'm afraid in many matches can be a lot more rewarding if you're playing someone who just burns opponents away. Like Germanicus with Vengeance, killing opponents who don't know what to do and just boosting your score. So this was pretty much it. There are many ways that new players need to improve their playstyle. Some seem to be concerned with tactics and teamwork, while others with the personal score and fast progressing. These are just two of the bigger possible problems that need some attention. Since the game is in beta, I'm quite sure these problems will be looked at some point. Hopefully they will be improved, and well, let's hope that there aren't a lot of narrow-minded players. Well, here is the King of the Hill. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.